Hi, today I will show you how to deploy an application in auto-scaling group with EC2 instance. So let's start with the first step. The first step is we will create a auto-scaling group with EC2. So open your AWS console management, go to the EC2, scroll down, launch configurations, create launch configurations, select your operating system. So I will go with the window. Type as instance. T2 micro is okay for me. The configuration name, demo auto scaling configuration. Role. So we need to create a role for the auto scaling. Here we can give the permission to our instance. So just open the new tab, go to IAM, select the role and create role. So we will create a role for EC2. Next permissions, create places. Now we will choose policy. We will not create a new policy because all policies are already created. Here auto scaling. We will search auto scaling. Auto scaling full access. Sorry, we will select it and tag. Next, here we will give the role name. The role name will be the EC2 AWS Code Deploy role. Create role. Our role is created now, so let's go to the auto scaling and select the role EC2 AWS Code Deploy role. Add storage, 30 GB is enough. There is nothing to change. Review. Create launch configuration. We will select the key or we will generate the new key. So it's better I will create a new key. Here I will give the name auto scaling key. Download the key. Save the file. I will save my file here in the C auto scaling key. I will save here my PEM file. Create and launch configurations. It's done. Now the next step is click on create an auto scaling group. Here demo auto scaling group. Subnet. Choose your subnet. Network is the default and config. Keep this group at the initial size. Next tag, review, nothing need to change, create auto scaling group and close. Just we need to wait few minutes until it's successfully done. Here we can see that our one instance is showing here in the instance tab. Lifecycle is pending. So it will be in service soon. It's in the process. You can go to the instance. It's still in the initializing mode, so we need to wait just few minutes. So it will be done soon. Sorry. Just wait only few minutes so it will be okay. Let's go to the next step. After the creating this, we need to make some changing in our server. So there is some PowerShell command. We will do that. Like we will install the code deploy agent in our instance with this command. First we will create a directory, then we will install the agent in the directory. We just download and then we will install. Our instance is still initializing mode. Here we can see that our instance is running now and the status is okay. So we will connect the instance, get the password. For the password we will need to select the key. So our key is downloaded in the local disk C autoscaling folder. Here is the key. Open it, decrypt the password and copy the password. So we will download the remote file and open with the remote desktop application. It's open now. Just connect it. We will give the password. Okay. And allow the access. Yeah. So here we access our server. I will just minimize this one, and then the half tab I will open the browser or our documentation. So we need to make some changing in our. We will install the code deploy agent in the instance. So open the PowerShell. PowerShell. Here open your documentation. First we will create a new directory in our server. Here we will sorry, I just paste the 2 times. A new directory, the temp folder is created, so we will download our code deploy agent. Oh sorry, we need to change the bucket name. This one. So we will select a demo bucket. So open the notepad in the server and we will copy paste the files here. We just copy the all command and open notepad here. Here the bucket name. We need to change this name as per our S3 bucket, or we will select a demo bucket. So the demo bucket name will be, we are using the east 1. So AWS Code Deploy.us east 2. We will copy it and paste it here. As per your region, I am using the east 1 region. So now I will copy the command. We just run the command now and just wait. The file is downloaded now in the temp folder. Before we created the temp folder, so just go to the temp. In the C drive, there is one folder temp, code deploy agent. We just run this application. It is taking time because the spec of this server is not so high. Yeah, it's done now. So let's check one time here, get services, get service, code deploy agent. The service is running. Now let's go to the AWS console. And our next step is we will deploy an application. In the code deploy, we will create an application. Go to the AWS management console, code deploy. In the applications, create application. Application name will be the demo auto scaling app. Platform will be the EC2 on-premises. Create application. Application is created now. Next step is the create deployment group. Create deployment group will be the demo auto scaling deploy group. Enter the service role, AWS Code Deploy role before we created now. And in place, no need to change Amazon EC2 auto scaling group. Here we will select our group, demo auto scaling group. The group is selected now. Code deploy default one at a time. We will uncheck the load balancer. Create deployment group. So now we will click on the create deployment. Here we will give the address of our application. So for now we are just making a demo. So I will use a demo application. It's mentioned here for your instance. Windows instance applications are here, and for the Linux and the Ubuntu, the application links are here. So I will select this one as per my instance is in the US East. So I just copy this address from the documentation and paste it here. Zip file is automatically and create deployment. The status is in progress. So we just need to wait 2 or 3 minutes. So application will be deployed. It's still in the progress, so just wait, it will done soon. We can see that it's successfully done now. So let's go to your instance EC2. In the instance, just copy your DNS public name and paste in the browser. So it's not accessing the application. For this, we need to allow the inbound traffic. Go to the auto scaling group, inbound, edit, add a rule for the HTTPS, save, and edit one rule for the HTTP, save. The HTTP and HTTPS rules are created now. So just go to the instance, select your instance and copy the public DNS name in the browser. Let's try with the IP address. Just refresh the instance. Just one more time check the code deployment application. Go to the code deploy. Application. It's done. So in the services EC2, running instance, copy the DNS name, HTTPS, there is problem in the inbound traffic. Auto scaling group, inbound. Yeah, this one HTTP sources. We need to access for the all. Edit, add rule for the HTTP and save. So go to the your instance, copy the public DNS name, open new tab. Here we can see that our application is deployed now. So let's move to the next step. Next is check your result. So we check our results, so it's working very well. Even with the public DNS name, we will try with the public IP address. It's working. The next step is increase the EC2 instance. For this one, we need to go on the auto scaling group code. So go to the auto scaling group. Action, add it. Here we can increase the instance. We can write it 3, 2, 3 as per we want, as per the traffic or the of our application. So currently I will use only 1. So it's depend on you how much instance you want. Save it. The next step is clean up. So we will clean up, we will delete all resources group application what we created. So first of all, we will go to the application. In the services, code deploy, application, open the application and delete. Type delete. Our application is deleted now. The next step is we will delete the group, the auto scaling group. In the EC2 instance, scroll down, select the auto scaling group, action, delete, yes, delete, and the auto scaling configuration, launch and configuration, we will delete it also, yes, delete. Here we can see that in our instance, our instance is shutting down or it will be terminated. That's it. Thank you so much.